This work by Louis Janmot was realized in Lyon in 1845. Entitled Wildflowers by the artist, the painting represents a young woman seated in a country landscape, holding freshly picked flowers in her hands. In the distant background, we can see the outline of the mountains of Musée, which open toward the Alps. What is the subject of this enigmatic painting? It is the portrait of a woman known to Janmot. At first glance, we may think so, given the precision with which the painter portrayed her features. But then, who was she? We don't know, and if we look carefully at the woman's clothes, we can see that they are not the French dress of the 19th century, but recall more closely the costumes seen in Italian Renaissance portraits of the 15th century and early 16th centuries by artists such as Leonardo da Vinci or Raphael. Looking more closely at the painting, we notice that the artist painted the work on wood and not on canvas. It is astonishing that a 19th century artist chose to employ the ancient techniques utilized by these same Renaissance artists. Is the work a so-called flower painting? In 19th century Lyon, such paintings constituted a strong aesthetic tradition. Indeed, the viewer may note that Janmot meticulously delineated each detail of each flower. But, unlike established flower painters of Janmot's generation, Simon Saint-Jean, for example, who chose to represent magnificent cultivated flowers, Janmot demonstrates a preference for small, fragile wildflowers such as buttercups, cornflowers, poppies, or daisies, flowers that can be found along any humble country path. Is this a representation of the goddess Flora, worshipped by the Romans, the goddess of flowers, gardens, and springtime? Perhaps Janmot simply intended to invite his viewers to meditate on the passage of time. Wildflowers, like butterflies, do not last. Perhaps this is the key to the melancholic attitude of this timeless young woman. Further in the visit, you can see an ensemble of paintings by Janmot grouped together under the title, The Poem of the Soul.